forget you, my love.
Okay, so let's begin with the display review of the Poco M3. I'm going to immediately run here the YouTube application at 60 FPS, 1080p, like you see by yourself. Right now running it at maximum brightness. This is maximum brightness. I'm going to immediately go to the minimum. This is the minimum, 50%, 70%, and 100% Poco M3. Check this out. Beautiful. Anyway, so what do we have? 6.53-inch full HD plus drop display. This is, like you see by yourself here, not a whole punch, but a dot display. Not bad. Regarding the brightness, etc., etc. In comparison, example to the Redmi Note 7, Redmi Note 8 Ninjas, and Redmi Note 9, honestly, you don't get a better display. Just have that in mind that you will not get a better display, and of course, I don't expect it for this price tag under 150 bucks. We have TUV Rainland low blue light certification. Resolution of which we mentioned is 2340 with 1080p Full HD plus, 19.5 with 9 aspect ratio. Screen density Ninjas is 395 ppi. Contrast is 1501 with 1. Of course, regarding the viewing angles for the LCD IPS, this is just it's poor Ninjas. Fact are the facts here with these kind of cheap LCD IPS screens. The viewing angles are very basically bad in my opinion. You could get maybe some older phone like used with the AMOLED panel or OLED, etc., etc. But for now, this is what you get with this screen. Viewing angles are really poor. We are back to this one. I love to use this one. It's really hard to find a copyright, free copyright videos, Ninjas, unfortunately. So if you get bored of me showing you in many different reviews the same video, I don't have a big choice. Honestly, I don't have a big choice. Anyway, regarding the NTSC, 70% supports color temperature adjustment, standard mode, and reading mode 2.0, and supports sunlight mode. Remember that this one, finally, alhamdulillah, that it has a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. Yes, Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. Screen brightness goes up to 400 nits. Again, viewing angles, check this out. Yes, very poor viewing angles. Again, in some way, some people prefer to have bad viewing angles because if they sit somewhere in the public so that people next to them can't see what they're doing. In another way, in some different parallel universe, basically we can say that also bad viewing angles are great for these kind of occasions. Anyway, let's go now with the split screen option. There you go. So remember, since this is a low entry budget, low end chipset introduced with the Poco M3, don't expect some amazing performance while using the multitasking split screen option. You will feel some stutters. Again, this is even kind of acceptable for a phone which was just released. Probably in a few months they're gonna improve the performance for these kind of stress test situations. So we're gonna now go and test here, of course, the touch sensitivity. And completely satisfied. I don't feel any lag here or problems with the touch sensitivity of this display. Just spot on. Great job, Poco M3. We're going to just for the end of this display review, we have dark mode with the Poco M3. You can even do a schedule if you want to do that, or you can disable the schedule on. Brightness level, of course, it has sunlight mode. Screen brightness will remain constant. Adjust brightness to strong ambient light. We can do also this. Night mode brightness, you can put it also at the maximum, or you can put it at the low. And automatic brightnesses, this one has a light sensor. Reading mode, color scheme, you can go from auto, saturated, and standard. Now we're going to go to the cool. I love to have it cool. Depends of the taste, Ninja. Some people want to have a warmer colors. I'd go only with the cool option. Yes, that's it regarding that. Control center notification shade, you can also adapt that. MIUI 12, man, it's so customizable. MIUI 12, it's so customizable. If you remember MIUI 7, oh my god, what kind of options we have here right now with the MIUI 12. Game turbo mode, video toolbox, and floating window also enabled that. We're gonna go to the additional settings. Of course, we have a button shortcuts, quick ball, one-handed mode, clear speaker, and accessibility. Yeah, anyway, let's now move to the speaker test. For now, only just for the screen review here, the screen score, from 1 to 10, I'm giving it 7.5 for this price tag. Don't expect too much, Ninjas, and I honestly, I can't believe that somebody can even ask or say that this is a problem with this device. a lot of people, like, especially like those kind of richer like YouTubers, something like that, who kind of constantly doing like expensive smartphone reviews, they don't know how to switch themselves, their attitude and their kind of perception of a cheap phones. And on the end, what happens, like especially with Android Authority, they start complaining, criticizing, especially Xiaomi devices, which are not as Android Authority. They criticize a lot of Xiaomi devices, and not just them. I'm not right now putting them in one single basket. A lot of people who are basically adapted themselves to the expensive smartphone reviews, and then when they jump to something super cheap, to around $100 to $150, they start complaining a lot. And this is a really bad attitude with the tech reviewers in this modern age, ninjas. Okay, finally, a time to do an audio review of the Poco M3. So let's begin, ninjas. The best thing about this device, and probably in the top 5 best reasons to buy this device, is the stereo speakers. Finally, the first phone in the world with the stereo speakers, as I know for now. Let's begin max volume using the audio player by MIUI. Ho ho! Check this out. Sound coming from the top. Wow. Beautiful. That is loud. That is rich. That is great. Let's go here with this one. Ninjas, I'm giving easily 10 score. I don't care whatever anybody says, 10 score I'm giving for this one, especially because this is the phone. I reviewed almost 300 smartphones in the last 5 years, and this is the first phone for this price tag, brand new, that came in 2020, obviously in the current age, in the current modern year, that it has stereo speakers. This is absolutely impossible to find a phone with these specs for now. Like I said here, don't expect too much, but for this price tag, this is hands down the best phone regarding the audio side for now. But let's move now to the 3.5mm headphone jack. Okay, checking there the headphones, using a cheap Halo earphones, $8. Okay, ninjas, for this price tag from 1 to 10, I'm giving it 8 score, ninjas, 8 score. It's normal. It's normal score. Nothing. I can't say that it's poor or amazing quality coming there from here. Of course, if you spend more money to buy yourself headphones, but especially if you have only money to buy a Poco M3, probably you can't afford to buy something more expensive than $8-10 headphones, isn't it? So again, that's why I prefer to sometimes I do with the more expensive devices. I will get some headphones which are even more expensive, maybe $30-40, and do these tests. But anyway, again, since these last few months I'm reviewing a lot of budget phones, so why not just use cheap earphones also? Nevertheless, it's fine. It's fine. Let's now move. Let's see here, what do we have else with this one in the tools segment in section. Screen recorder, FM radio support. We have FM radio here with the Poco M3. Let's see here. Here you go, just the FM radio just works completely. Of course, you can turn it on to the switch headset to headset. Now it works on the headset. Yeah, it works. Probably can hear that. You can't hear that. There you go. Again, you can't use, let me just show you right now. Switch to speaker. You can see no headphones detected. Some functions may not be available, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go now with the voice recorder. Let's check the mic quality. Okay, I just recorded something. Let's play it back. 1 2 1 2. This is the mic check quality with the Poco M3. My mouth is just a few centimeters away. Wow, man. Check. The noise cancellation also in the back. 1 2 1 2. My mouth is just a few centimeters away right now. Check the quality. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 test 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely nuts, man. What kind of loudness and quality is there, man? A little bit of the noise in the back. Obviously, it doesn't have the best noise cancellation in the world. I don't even expect that. But the main purpose here, 9. I'm giving 9 score here. For now, ninjas, what I said here, the overall audio review of the Poco M3 is absolutely insane. 9 score easily. Bro, come on. Dope. Buy it. Just buy it, bro. And here we're going to just another feature for the end. Obviously, this doesn't have to do anything with the audio side of the smartphone, but I just want to show the feature of screen recorder. You can record up to 60 megabits per second. That is crazy. That is Snapdragon 662. I don't know if there's even a way that you can even. I don't think you can even. Probably the screen recorder will be lagging. 1920 with 8080. What? That's a very odd resolution, man. Very odd resolution. Nevertheless, this is it. Also, can obviously record up to 60 FPS. This screen recorder. Beautiful. There you go, like you see by yourself. Here it is, this widget. You can move it wherever you want. Remember, we have Share Me, SIM toolkit, compass, downloads, scanner. What else we have? Clock and calculator, built-in MIUI apps, of course, with the MIUI, and we have Google apps all together. These kind of which kind of Google apps we have: YouTube, Google, Gmail, Maps, etc., etc.